Good morning, YouTube! Well, I mean, it's not going to be morning by the time I put this video up, but it's morning-ish now. This is what I look like. I just woke up, yep. And the title of this video is misleading. No, I have not been on Wellbutrin for a year. I should have made this yearly Wellbutrin video in September or October, but I didn't, because I wanted more to show you guys. Like, I wanted to have nicer hair, or like be in a better spot in my life, or even, you know, just like have like a book or something that I could show you. And I was just getting a lot of anxiety thinking about making a yearly video to show you guys, and I felt like I didn't have enough to show you, and yeah. So I didn't, and also I ended up getting off of the antidepressant around that time. Wait, before I get into that, I first just want to say thank you so much to everyone that sent me lovely and supportive messages, especially on Facebook Messenger, and all of your questions. I hope I was able to answer all of them. As you can see, I still have my hair. We'll see if I still have it. You know, one of the side effects of Bupropion is thinning your hair, and I'm about to get back on the XL this time. But anyway, okay, so back to why I got off the SR. So I got off the SR in the fall because I thought, for three reasons. The first was I thought that I didn't need it anymore. And that's something that happens a lot, right? And here I am thinking I didn't need it anymore, even though I was like getting anxiety about making you guys a video. So yeah, probably should have stayed on it. But you know, reason number two was I thought like it had plateaued, like that it wasn't really affecting me anymore, or that it had given me everything that I already needed. You know, I also sometimes feel like I don't really have depression. That just might be like doctors not knowing how to diagnose a woman who's like on the spectrum, right? Like an adult woman, or like, you know, like if maybe I have ADHD, and maybe I was just severely burned out, and it wasn't because I was depressed, it was something else. But anyway, and the third reason, very important reason, actually probably the most important reason why I got off of it, was that when I was missing the second pill, so with the Bupropion SR, you have to take it twice a day, and I was missing the second time slot. I was taking it too late, and when that would happen, I would get a seizure. And, you know, like I could tell they were coming if I knew it was going to be late, but then they just got really bad, and I would end up losing whole days, because then I would be just like so exhausted afterward. And like my seizures aren't like full body convulsions, they're like absent seizures of like half my body. But regardless, it's still pretty bad. And like when I was younger, it was easier to hide, because, you know, I would do a lot of dancing. So like, oh, she's just having a fit and just wants to like dance it out or whatever. And so like, it's kind of harder to do that when you get older. And also someone at my new job, or not my new job, I've had this job now for about a year. It's like a part-time job. She triggered me with phototropic, like flashing lights and stuff. So I was like, okay, well, no. I mean, when I was younger, I would only get them once a month. And then also like last year when I was taking Bupropion, and also prior years when I was taking this antidepressant, I would smoke weed, right? Like marijuana would help. Also, please do not ask me about this band-aid on my forehead. It was giving me intense anxiety, and is the other reason why I'm getting back on Bupropion XL, was because this was giving me suicidal tendencies, which we will talk about in a second. But hold on. So back to smoking weed to deal with seizures and epilepsy. So I'm older now. I don't want to be like smoking weed all the time. I want people to be taking me seriously, even if I'm, let's say, just using it for medical purposes. So I was using CBD last year. So these are a couple of the products that, this is not an ad, these are a couple of the products that I liked. I actually ended up really liking this one. It has like a little lion logo on it. So I don't know what the dosage is in for any of this stuff. I felt like this one, it looks really fancy and expensive, and it did nothing. Like, I felt like, ugh, what is even that? This, the one though, like if I felt like I was getting an aura, like the pre-seizure stuff, I could take this and be fine and just lay down, and then if I did end up having a seizure, it wasn't like, it didn't ruin my day, or, you know, if I even had it at all. The other one that I also really liked that I thought was helpful was this one. And it's empty now. I am poor, so I don't know if I will get more of this. Weed is now legal to smoke in Chicago, so maybe I'll just try to go back to doing that, but I don't know, because it's not the best for my throat, and yeah, we'll see. Really liked Procana as well. Again, this is not an ad, this is just me talking. And, yeah. So, the reason why I want to get back on this now, let me just take it right now for you guys. Oh, they're really tiny. Here. So as you can see, I didn't lose my hair. I don't know if I said that or not, but that's like one of the side effects of Bupropion is losing your hair, or your hair gets thinner. And this is pretty cool. Well, not pretty cool. This says LO15 on it. I don't know if you can really see. Wow, this camera is really old. No, this is getting, okay, whatever. I tried. Here we go, take it out. So yeah, so the reason why I want to get back on it is I want my life to be better, right? In the event that maybe I do have ADHD, maybe it can help. I mean, I don't really have too much problems writing anymore. It's just more just like publishing. I'm like fine with writing, just not putting stuff online or out there, which I guess is like another confidence or like some other issue. But and also just I get affected by the seasons, and also a couple weeks ago, a woman that I really respect killed herself, and usually when that happens, I don't know, I was like crying. I was like, I don't even know this person in real life. I just like watch them on reality shows, and like here I am thinking that anyway, so just like, and then I was in Uruguay, and we went to where a famous chef had eaten one of his last meals before he also killed himself when he was in Paris filming a different show. And it's just, it got me thinking, like, when people are full of anxiety like that, and, you know, they have great support networks, they have great jobs, but they're far away from their families, I don't know, like, I might have to be doing some traveling. And I liked, at least with Bupropion, it's really mild, or mild enough for me, and I felt like it just, like, kept my emotions steady, or, like, me wanting to kill myself, I could be able to talk myself out of it more. And like other tips and tricks that I used to use growing up, and I still use now all the time, one is my hair, right? When I'm like have anxiety, I can like curl it, or like I tend to wear a lot of jewelry, so if there's like something amiss in my day, I can like touch it, like my necklace or my ring or my watch, or just to like pet it smoothly. Just little like anti-anxiety hacks, and this to me is another one of those. So we'll see. We'll see how I like the XL. I really like the SR because it was mild. We'll see what the XL does. Until next time.